It's Naima's Day 252, and today's question is, what are 3 characteristics or behaviors that I find irritating? And number 1 is when you're having a discussion with someone, both in a normal way, like just as a friend or whatever, and as an argument or debate. What does annoy me more is when clearly you're just not being honest that you can be wrong, because we all have imperfections, and it's possible that I'm wrong in some respects and the other person, and if no one's going to change their minds, like that's what I mean. Not in the immediate moment. Most people, including myself, don't really change their mind in the moment, but I mean, if you're not even open to reflecting and like, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or maybe I was a bit harsh, or okay, maybe I'm correct in this respect, but maybe not here. Like, as humans, if you can't be able to do that, then that does irritate me, because realistically, we're not all right. Most of us get our knowledge from bits of everyone, and not everyone's right. Most of our views we believe to be right, and I'm not saying that we're all possibly wrong in everything, but like, if you're not open, then clearly, there's only, you're just gonna, what do you call it, you're basically protecting yourself from any other, because you may be wrong, but you don't want to test it out. Even in a religious context, like for example, you believe with conviction that your religious beliefs are correct, which is fair. And I just view it as 2 things. One is heart. Now that you can't really argue with, because that's a personal thing. But what you can argue is mind. So, like whether the belief makes sense in a logical sense. Whether it speaks to you or God loves you, that's something I can't argue with. That's a personal thing. But in terms of whether it makes sense because if it makes sense logically, that means everyone can understand it. It doesn't mean everyone's going to fall in love with God like through that. That's a personal thing, but and if you're scared to even have that argument, then I think you're being disingenuous. Second thing that irritates me is, I don't know, not being humble. No, it kind of coincides with the second one, but I think like the idea that everything is owned to you as opposed to vice versa, because it's an idea of reciprocation. And I don't know, I just feel like if not everything is granted to you, we behave as though it is, but not everything is. And indeed, it's sad that a lot of us, for example, have a planet, live on a planet, and take everything from the planet, but we don't really give back. And I'm not even saying on a climate change level, I just mean this respect and valuing the world and the resources it gives. Almost like, again, like a polytheistic sort of back in time when they valued, I don't agree with this, but there is some value in like when hunters kill their animal and they sort of value that the animal they're eating. Now, I don't agree with it ethically, but the valuing of like what nature provides and you taking it, there is some beauty to that. And third, I guess this is more a personal thing for me. It's like if you don't enjoy going out, and when I say going out, I don't mean drinking, club, no. I mean going out into the natural world, like hiking. I would love to be able to play the flute, or what's that thing that you play with your fingers? It's a very small instrument and it plays notes. In the woods. I would love to do that. kind of like someone who does it now, to be honest. And just, yeah, it's almost puts you in a ambient, dreamlike state. And people who don't enjoy that, it does kind of irritate me. But irritating is a strong word. I'm only using the word irritating because it's the question. But I wouldn't say irritating. But it does irritate me if you don't appreciate the natural world. And if you don't enjoy walking as well, come on, man. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. The Queen passed away. Man United lost. So me and Oliver tried to watch a football game, and one place cancelled it because they was like, "Why are you showing the football match when the Queen died?" And so we went to a different place, and they showed the game. But it's kind of strange how some places respect the Queen so much that they won't have games on, but others don't. Others don't care. And sadly, unfortunately, they're not going to show the Sunday game out of respect. But it's like, we didn't even play that well. It deserves to be 0-0. I should start a fan channel. I might be interested in that, but I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.